Is 8:20 p.m. Sunday, July 2nd, 2023. I'm going to give you guys a pro gardening tip here on my YouTube channel, and then I'll show you tomorrow because there's no way for me to prove what I'm saying will actually happen until it happens. So, just started storming. Just started storming like crazy here, and my lettuce is like destroyed now. It's not destroyed, but it looks destroyed. Ignore the cluttered garage. I'm in the process of moving, and there's a lot going on here. But here's a pro tip for if your lettuce is extremely young and gets hit with a really hard downpour. It might look like this. The rain literally kind of smashed. They were little heads, little heads of lettuce. I'm really not gonna touch it, but they're matted down in. And there's some a little closer than it needs to be. There's only one in this one. Well, there was some late ones that just sprouted, but I'm gonna put, as soon as I spot them, I got some beans to put. Oh, there's some beans right here. They had sprouting up out of this flower pot, but there's a lot of them starting to sprout, so I'm going to remove them and make a row of them right here. You can see my tomatoes and cucumbers are extremely small. I got some supersonic, some celebrity. I got 6 tomato plants and 3 habanero plants for $1.61 at Busy Beaver the other day, and they look like they're worth every penny. These have these have gotten a lot better since I transplanted them into. They needed to go into the cups. They were still in the seedling thing. They had a very weak little root system, so they didn't need a big pot or directly into the ground. I could have put them in the ground and just stalled them and waited, but I wanted to keep them going. So I got cucumbers still in the solo cups. They've been ready to transplant for a few days now. So one thing that I would be thinking in the past, if I seen some, I would probably be thinking, man, this is way too late. You know, them are in cups. They're only 5-6 inches tall, 4 or 5 leaves on them. How are you gonna turn that into a garden? It's July 2nd. It's about, it's almost 9 o'clock at night on July 2nd. So I know that common thought processes would be like, these plants are all too small. This is not going to be a garden, like, and everything, because it's already, so it's about the 4th of July. But I don't think so. Maybe in the past, it acts different now, and I've noticed things in past years. Is everybody, all my family's gardens and stuff, they're all done way too early. I've procrastinated. Okay, some of those cucumbers should have been out of those cups days ago. Not a lot of days ago, just a few days though. I'm only a few days behind. And the tomato plants, I'm still growing roots on. I'm not trying to take them out the cups today. It is what it is. Like, the pepper plants are the ones that are going to struggle the most. They had little blossoms on them when I stuck them in there. I had to put them into a revegetative state, which is, it's going to slow things up. But the point what I was making with this lettuce is, don't touch it. As I rushed and brought everything inside, and I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to start trying to lift it up and get it to stand up. The only thing that I'm going to do all night long with any of this, and more focused on the lettuce, is I'm going to put a fan on low, and that's it. It's summertime, so I don't need to start hooking lights up or anything. It's nighttime. They need to be in the dark in a half hour anyway, so I've got grow lights. I've got a lot of grow lights, but I don't think it's too late. don't touch your lettuce if it gets smashed down when it's babies. That's gourmet lettuce. It's forget the name of the brand, so I had the pack still, but it's just called gourmet lettuce. It's real tiny seeds, and I'm not going to mess with it. It will stand itself back up. Is the point that I've been trying to get to, is it will stand itself back up. So I'm not talking any crap. If your garden's already real big and blooming and stuff, you know, my parents' garden, it looks a little more professional than this this setup in the solo cups that I got going on. But I haven't spent any money. I spent $1.61 total on everything here. I already had the cups, I already had the soil, I already had the cucumber and lettuce seeds. I 4th of July rose down in the water jug. I don't know if this will sprout roots or not. I didn't shave the end of it either, which probably a better idea than I just stuck it in there to kind of give it a little hydration because we was on the move and it was really hot and sunny out yesterday. Don't touch your lettuce if it's a baby lettuce like that. I'm so confident about that. I'm making this video because then tomorrow I'm going to take a little clip out of this video where I say something like, don't touch the baby lettuce, it will stand itself back up. And I'm going to use this little clip where I just said that. And I'm going to pan back to myself and I'm going to say, but look now. And I'm going to show again. And it's all going to be it'll look like little mini heads of lettuce. It ain't full, like, you know, it doesn't have enough leaves yet, but it'll look like that. You'll know kind of that's what it is, but it'll be standing up on its own just from a fan and getting it out of that downpour. So just a little garden update. If you think I'm too late, let me know. I've just noticed some things with the way harvest and people around me's gardens have been going the past couple years that I'm not really too concerned. I think that I might be more on time for how it used to be. You know, seriously, like when these mindsets came about, like people say, like, your corn got to be knee high by the 4th of July and stuff like that. Well, maybe in the past. I'm not saying that the warm weather's going to last longer either. I'm talking about, you know, the vegetative period, what's happening with our spring. Well, the non-existence of spring. I mean, it is not like whenever I was a kid. We definitely used to go like a winter and then a rainy spring period and then a hot summer period. And we go straight from snow to hot now. And then the rain comes midsummer. We didn't even get this rain in April and May. We're getting it now in July. So I'm doing things a little bit differently. One, procrastination has played a role in this, but two, I intentionally did get things going a little later. The seeds that I started and stuff, and I have some seeds that are starting right now that aren't here on camera and stuff, and I'm doing things on purpose because some plants don't take as long as others, you know what I mean? It's like some cannabis plants are called auto flowers. They're done in 60 to 75 days. Some of them take 150 days, you know, but there are some that are done 60, 75. It's like the average. So if you want that peak, like end of July, August, that sun, gotta plan accordingly for when things are sprouting and when things are being transplanted. I know my basement's a mess, but I'm happy with this. There'll be some cool update videos soon, though. They won't look like this long. Just stay up.